This week we don't have a video. We didn't really go anywhere. We just packed, and stayed inside because it is freezing outside. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to do a 50 facts about me, and maybe you guys can get to know me a little bit better. So I have them all written down on my phone, so I wouldn't forget any. Yeah, I have a lot of fun coming up with these, so let's get started. I was born in Seattle, Washington. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. I am the 3rd youngest. No, I am the 2nd youngest. I grew up going boating for family vacations. My parents own a boat and we would go to all the lakes in Arizona, especially Lake Powell. I had a dog growing up. Her name was Lucy and she actually just died a few years ago. My middle name is Kay. I'm named after, I have a grandma on both sides, my mom's side and my dad's side, with the name Kay, so it's kind of cool. I am afraid of the dark. Remo has to kill all the scary monsters for me. I am a Leo. I am naturally shy and introverted. I get my energy from being alone. I have a bad habit of putting empty things back in the fridge, like empty cartons or containers and everything. Sorry. I love to paint my nails. I always have my nails painted. I don't know why, I just really actually love doing it. So I don't like American chocolate. When I was growing up, I thought I didn't like chocolate at all until I moved to Germany and tried the chocolate over here, and I love chocolate, just not American chocolate. When I was younger, I burned my leg on my dad's motorcycle, like the exhaust pipe, and it was really bad, and I actually hid it from my parents. I don't know why. I was embarrassed for some reason, and it became like super infected, and I finally had to tell them because it was really gross, but I still have the scar from that on my leg. I grew up playing piano. I haven't played piano since forever, but I did grow up playing piano and I had lessons all the way through until I went off to college. I love to eat with miniature utensils. I don't know why, I just like, we have like these little forks and spoons and I always eat with the little ones. I have no idea why, I've always been like that. I'm addicted to binge watching Netflix and YouTube, but honestly, who isn't? I actually love to shave my legs. I think it's super therapeutic. If I'm having a bad day, I just go shave my legs and it makes me feel better. When I'm home, 99% of the time I am wearing leggings or sweatpants. I hate wearing pants and I always take them off the second I get home. Case in point. I hate washing my hair. I probably wash my hair once every week and a half or so. I hate doing it. It's like the worst, I think. I'm always wearing socks, always. I don't like the feeling of my feet touching anything. And I am known in my family for always having mix-matched socks. Mix-matched socks. I love music. In college, I spent all of my food money every week on going to concerts, driving to concerts, going to concerts, band merch, everything. I have a bachelor's in exercise physiology and a minor in nutrition. And along the same lines, Remo has a bachelor's in biology. He's really smart. So me and Remo met in college and we married when I was a junior in college and he was senior, so he was like always a year ahead of me. He actually took an internship in California for a semester while I stayed and went to school, and we were able to graduate at the same time, so that's kind of cool. Driving in cars gives me anxiety, like when I'm actually doing the driving. I love wearing stripes. I have way too many shirts that are striped. My favorite American fast food is Chipotle. I recently have become obsessed with braiding my hair. I'm always trying new styles. I just think it looks really cool and I love the trend. The scariest moment of my life is when me and Remo were driving home one time and we were followed in a car for a really long time. It was so scary and I eventually had to run and hide and Remo went and scared them off. Our wedding colors were navy and coral and I'm still obsessed with the scheme. I do not regret it. I look back at pictures and I love it. Before I moved to Germany, I had a job making acai bowls at a healthy food place. I hate the flavor grape of anything, but I actually love grapes. My favorite feature is my teeth. I am always drinking out of straws so that my teeth don't get yellow. It's like a weird thing that I have. We have no idea if we're going to end up in the US or Germany or anywhere else, but yeah, it's kind of exciting. We have no idea where, and we kind of like it that way. I can sleep for days if I let myself. I seriously can. I can go to bed early, sleep in. I have to be careful because I can end up sleeping all of the time if I'm not careful. I hate feeling like I don't belong somewhere or I don't fit in somewhere. I've always hated that, and I've always tried to get over it, but it's always a feeling that I have. Growing up, I never wanted kids. I always said I was never gonna have kids when I'm older, but now that I'm older, I want kids. I want a whole army and I want to raise them all. I love clothes. I really do. I have way too many clothes, and the clothes that I love the most, I never wear because I'm too scared they're gonna get dirty. If something has a weird texture, I will not eat it, no matter how it tastes. My most embarrassing moment is when I was in elementary school and I had a birthday party at my house and I actually peed my pants because I was laughing so hard. I can't believe I just told you that, but I still think about that and I still get embarrassed about it. I am a very sensitive person. I tend to take things personally. Even when I say that I don't, I always take it personally. When me and Remo were dating, I was the first to say I love you. I love learning about makeup. I always watch tutorials. I'm not very good at it, but I love learning about it. And if I had money, a lot of money, I would probably spend it all on makeup. My biggest pet peeve is when people talk over me. And I have a pretty quiet voice. I'm very soft-spoken, and so people talk over me a lot, and I hate it. I always cringe when people have their hand like right next to the door hinge, because when I was younger, I shut the door, my brother's fingers were in there, and so I shut them on his fingers. Ooh, I still think about it and get the heebie-jeebies. And so whenever someone has their hand right next to the door, I like freak out, like, oh my gosh. I hate bugs. All kinds of bugs. I hate them. I have never broken a bone. Me and Remo love to play Monopoly together. That's like the game we've always loved playing, and it's amazing that we're still married because we've had so many fights about it when we're playing because it gets very intense, but we still love to play. I am constantly cracking my knuckles and it's always super loud. See if I can do it. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, there it goes. But I hate when other people do it, and I hate hearing other people do it. I just think it's so gross, but I always crack my knuckles. So yeah, I think that was 50. I had a lot of fun coming up with these. I try to do like kind of weirder ones. I hope you guys are having a warm January. It is freezing here and we're just trying to stay warm. And thanks for watching. Bis nächste Woche. Bye. Tschüss.